Welcome to another Masquerade by Night revamped production. The following is rated for mature audiences and may contain graphic themes that will be distressing to some viewers. As always, we recommend you ensure the safety and well-being of yourself and those around you at all times. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Bloody Strings. I am Bear the Bard, your humble storyteller for this evening, and these are my lovely players. Please introduce yourself, everyone.
Hi, I'm Nori, and I'll be playing Bellatrix the Malkavian.
And I'm Kyrie, and I'll be playing Grey Novak, Toreador.
Hello, I'm Lakar, and I will be playing Matthew Halden, the Toreador.
Hi, I'm Truck EXE, and I'll be playing Nicholas Baldridge, the Malkavian.
Fantastic. So, last we left off, you all had a meeting with the prince in regard to what will happen to Sarah. After the meeting ended, you all returned to the tea shop, had a bit of a discussion where it looked like Matthew was having a rough go of it. So he went to go find some food with Gray. The rest of you were attending to your own business, and we will get to all of that in due time, but we will go ahead and start with Matthew and Gray. You make your way out of the tea house. Where is it that you guys are going this evening?
So, are you feeling like you could play the game for a bit, or are you really wanting to get one of your pieces done immediately?
The sooner the better. I would rather get it done and over with, not make up Jackson Pollock of wherever we're at.
Well, there is a few bars in the area. I don't know how much you've done a walkabout. There's one called the Wayward Goose, if you're interested.
Lead the way. All yours.
Clients. Good clientele.
We can go duck hunting. That's fine with me.
I will lead him down the road a bit from the haven. It's within walking distance, so.
Okay. You head to the Wayward Goose. Very... almost kind of has like a similar vibe of like a dance studio. Wooden floors, kind of pale walls. Mildly rustic, but while also trying to create an air of sophistication. As you are approaching the location, go ahead and give me wits and awareness rolls.
Three successes.
3.
Okay. It is relatively busy this evening. There are a lot of people kind of moving in and out. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just whatever will do?
At this point, whatever works.
Well, you do find plenty of people nearby, a lot of hearts in this area, ready to be plucked. How would you guys wish to approach this?
Given that Matt seems a little overeager, I'm gonna find a place for him to sit that's a little bit out of the way. Then I'm gonna go stop as I'm on my way towards the crowd and turn back to Matt. Do you have a preference? Blonde, brunette, dark eyes, bright ones, short, long hair?
Something red.
Something red. Oh. I will scan the crowd, see if I can find someone with red hair.
Okay. Yeah. You... in the bar, over a little ways from you on the other side of the room, there is a woman, looks like roughly in her mid-20s. Looks like she has a couple friends that she's with, but she's wearing a very beautiful dress, hair kind of resting over her shoulders.
Will make my way towards her and her group of friends. Kind of cast eyes at her until she notices me, and then see how approachable she is.
Okay. Give me a wits and insight.
Two successes.
When you make eye contact, she doesn't outright dismiss your glance or anything to that effect. There's a slight smirk that breaks their lips for just a moment, and then they turn back around to their group.
Smile as she turns back around and get up from where I'm at, make my way over. Excuse me, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting anything. Just have a question for you.
She kind of looks at her friends, turns toward you. What's your question?
I'm personally kind of new in town. I'm actually with my friend over there. I'll point back towards Matt. And we were having an argument about which art museum here was the best. Do you have any opinions?
I'm afraid I'm not from around here either. I'm just in town to see my
Oh.
friends.
Well, then I turn to her friends. Any of you have any opinions? Obviously, you're from around here.
Mostly like references to like the Dolly, few of the larger museums that probably everybody's been to more than once, or at least has heard of multiple times from day to day.
You know, if you don't mind, we wouldn't be adverse to the company. I'd buy a round of drinks for everyone. He said, we're kind of new to the area.
Give me a charisma and persuasion.
Mm-hmm. 5 successes.
Five successes. She kind of sits there for a moment. They kind of do this thing where they pull away from you for a moment, kind of whispering amongst themselves, before the redhead turns around. My name is Brittany.
Oh, it's a pleasure. My name is Gray, and my friend is Matt, although he prefers Matthew over Matt.
Sure, yeah, we'll join you.
Gesture for Matt.
He will stand.
Okay.
Matt? Brittany? Matt? He's new to town as well, so I was hoping her friends might be willing to show more than just one person around.
And he will kind of hold out a hand and he will say in French, "A pleasure to meet you."
I'm sure. So, you want, it's a little late in the evening for a tour, isn't it?
Is it ever too late for a tour?
And my new job has me working late hours.
Okay. They, you guys kind of sit around for a bit. They have a drink or two more. And then they decide to kind of have a mildly drunken little walk about town. How are you wanting to kind of guide this?
I am going to use awe and spend my time talking with her friends. chatting back and forth, just about minutia here and there, and kind of let Matt focus on her.
Okay. You continue this. You pop. They are just completely focused on every word that you say. As you guys are kind of moving about, Brittany kind of over at Matthew. Oh, your friend's very popular.
He's something. He's good people, though. Likes to help out when he can. I appreciate that about him. So, what do you do for fun?
I suppose just whatever strikes my fancy.
I couldn't agree more. You are. God, I've seen paintings not as gorgeous as you.
Not so bad yourself.
I try.
Roll a... Let's see. Give me a manipulation and persuasion. They make the feeding type, like, the hole so small on the game.
One.
Beg your pardon?
One success.
Okay. Things do seem to be going relatively well. However, you can feel that you are struggling with your hunger. Your stare is lingering just a little too long. She hasn't been completely put off by you yet, but she is very... Something is off, and I will say, Gray, you clock this.
Kind of glance back towards Matt, then towards the rest of them. Was there a Ferris wheel around here? So I swore that there was something like that in this area that I'd read about somewhere, maybe?
Is that a Ferris wheel?
Yeah. I thought there was something that was going on. Maybe it was the pier? I get the cities confused. I've been to so many, I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, this cat keeps jumping on my damn keyboard. Alright. So. Gotcha. Yes, as you bring that up, one of the very drunken friends gets super excited and is very thrilled to show you over by the pier. So they will kind of shift the direction a little bit, begin heading that way. Matthew, give me a what's an insight? Or not what insight, awareness.
I will try to keep their attention so that kind of split them off and leave Matt and Brittany alone.
2 successes.
You notice as you guys are getting closer to the pier, Gray is putting some distance between the two of you and the group. And you notice there are a couple of dark spots in the area that you might be able to utilize if you decided to.
You know, if I remember correctly, I was here before. Yes, there's the most amazing thing over here that I saw. And he's going to act like he's going to yell out to Gray, but then he's going to be like, no, you know what? He's busy. Would you like to see?
Give me a manipulation and subterfuge.
Three.
Okay, yeah. What is it?
I've never seen flowers this color before. You have to see these.
She follows you over. You kind of go into this darkened alley.
And as soon as there's nobody around,
No problem at all. How much hunger are you sleeping?
to be safe, we'll do 2.
Okay. You drop 2 hunger. When you're done feeding, she seems a little bit in a daze.
Oh, sweetheart. Ooh, yeah, I'm sorry. Just breathe. It'll be okay. Had a little much there earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like to head back? You seem a little...
Yeah, I think I need to lay down.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go meet up with your friends and we'll get you back safe.
Yeah,
I
I'm
work
sorry about
security
the
at night.
flower.
Oh, don't you worry about it, babe. It's fine. Absolutely fine. I promise.
You begin to turn toward the alleyway. And that's when we're going to shift scenes. Alright. Bellatrix, you are in the Clan Haven and you went to go find Ophelia?
Yes.
She's already started packing. She's got a couple of bags set out. She's picking clothes, stuff like that when you walk in. Oh, hi.
The others left. I came to help you back.
Okay. Are you sure about this? I can stay.
I'm sure.
Very well then. Is it okay to talk about, or as I say?
I can't say everything, but we can talk about it for a little bit.
Okay. She continues putting some clothes. What's going on?
There is someone. Let's call him Death. Yes, Death works. Death has been going about the city, harming my cousins, you could say. Killing my cousins, honestly. Bringing death. And I've gained his attention, along with my friends who are staying here. So, to make sure that you don't gain Death's attention, you should leave.
What's going to happen while I'm gone? Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine. I have 3 friends. Hopefully we find Death and put him to sleep. Did you know in some cultures death is considered sleep is considered the little death?
I did not know
The
that.
brother? It's interesting.
Okay. She closes up one of the bags, moves toward another one. When do you want me to come back?
I'll send you a message. Hopefully no longer than a few weeks, but I will let you know. Keep in contact. Nick knows how to use one of those cell phone things, so I'll figure it out.
Alright, and you think he would be bold enough to attack here?
Yes.
I understand. Well then, I do believe after packing, I guess I just have to go through the process of getting the ticket for tomorrow night.
Tickets. Yeah, and call Lola today while I sleep to have her come tomorrow night.
You think she's in danger as well?
I do. She might be.
I see.
We're connected. So he could use either of you to get to me or me to get to you.
Very well. I'll reach out to them as well.
Okay.
I'll make sure that is arranged and we will both leave tomorrow night.
Sounds good. Tomorrow. Leave in the daytime. It would be better.
I understand. We will leave before sunset. I'll see if I can go and get tickets.
Good.
Is there anything that you need me to tend to before I leave?
Send out a message that we'll only be open via reservations or appointments. The shop.
I understand.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'll cup her cheek. Be safe.
Kind of puts her hand over yours. Of course.
I'll head out.
Alright. You go to step out. Give me just a moment. Okay. Nicholas, you go to find Alex.
Yep.
Yeah, you find him kind of checking on the car. Just making sure everything's up and running, worst case scenario.
Nick would walk up, getting his attention. Everything good?
He signs, yeah, no, everything's fine. Just checking for emergencies.
Good. You got a second?
He nods. He lowers the hood back down, kind of rests on it.
Nick would step up to him, hand him a cigarette. Do you regret this, Alex?
Regret what specifically?
All this.
Regrets are kind of luxury.
Yeah, fair. If I told you to go live your life and forget about me, would you?
Where's this going?
Nick would just take a second. I don't know. We saved the girl, and yet I don't know what I've condemned her to.
You didn't.
What do you mean?
You didn't have the kid. The kid was not yours. You did not put the kid in that situation. The kid's mom gets to have that thing.
Well, is it really right for the sins of the mother to fall onto the daughter?
No, but they always do. No sense taking on the responsibility for it.
Well, you know, if that's the case, then what sins am I passing down?
I don't know what you're talking about. I got a pretty cool car.
Alex, you know who I'm talking about.
Hard to say.
Fair. As much on a related note, as much as I know we need your protection, this might be a threat that I don't think even your skills would help you with. So I'm going to offer you the choice. Stay here, risk someone powerful and terrifying overpowering you. They come for us. Or go somewhere safe until I call you back. It's the best courtesy I can give at the moment.
That doesn't even sound like me.
God damn it, Alex. I don't deserve you sometimes, my
No, you don't.
man. And he'll reach up because he's much shorter than Alex and just grip his shoulder. You mean the world to me, my friend. I'm so glad you're here.
You need to let the kid go.
I'll try. It's not so simple.
If you say so. You try to shoulder everything else, you can't shoulder your own shit.
Okay. Okay. Now you're being the marksman, huh?
That's what you pay me for. Anything else?
I pay. He'll spend a little time out there, but then head back into the haven.
Okay. Bellatrix. As you are leaving Ophelia's room, you hear something outside. Kinda sounded like a crashing sound, not like a car, just a large collision. Two things making impact outside of the tea shop, probably by the front door.
I'm gonna turn on Unseen Passage.
Okay.
I got hungrier. Yay. Also, once that's activated, I'll use Silence of Death and Sense the Unseen as well. And I'm gonna go investigate.
Okay. Give me a what's an investigation?
I'm spending a willpower. One success. You're muted.
You step outside. You see this large metal like trash bin. Looks like it's been smashed into the side of the building. There's a crack along one of the windows, but you don't see anyone immediately. But then you hear someone behind you. Well, you are out here all by yourself. You are
I am
obfuscated. He cannot see you.
right. Okay.
Yes, Nicholas?
Well, considering the force and it's the same building since Nick's there, would he have heard that? Not the speaker, obviously, but I mean the commotion.
You can give me a Wits and Awareness.
All right. Not to interrupt anything.
No, you're good. As you look about looking for the voice, you can tell he is obfuscated as well.
I'm going to move since I'm still silenced to death. I'm not going to respond to his voice. Oh, but I'm going to move listening to where it is since I can't see him.
Give me a Wits Awareness as well. You can't hide from me forever.
4 successes.
4 successes. As he's talking, you can kind of follow his general location. I'm going to pluck that beautiful little mind of yours. And then I'm going to kill your friends. One by one. And then Charlie. I'm going to make sure she knows just how much she failed. Nicholas, with 3, you did hear the crashing sound from the other side of the building. It will take you a minute to get there, but you can make your way there if you want.
Yeah, he will rush over. He's popping Sense the Unseen.
Okay. Are you still just kind of...
I'm listening. I'm not breaking silence of death just yet.
Gotcha.
I'm just letting him talk.
Where are you? And you can kind of tell he is not very far, but he has no means of really tracking you. You have silence of death, you're obfuscated.
I'm gonna pick up like a piece of trash or like I'm looking
Okay.
for like metal, like a bottle or a can, and I'm gonna throw it down the street.
Okay. Give me the charisma and performance.
Okay. Three successes.
Perfect. Okay. You, easy enough, find some debris, throw it down the road. You immediately hear the sound of him shift in space, and you watch as he, not watch so much, but you see this car that is kind of parked on this road. You see a moment where his foot seems to come down on the hood. You see the hood dent just a little bit, and then he takes off, and you're not sure where he is again.
I'll follow along.
Okay. You follow along a little bit. You can see the can. He kind of sits there quietly for a minute. Always so damn tricky. Where are you? Nicholas, you hear that voice as you break out into the street. You don't see anyone. Well, actually, you have... Yeah.
Since the unseen
Give
plus
me
spot.
wits and aspects. I guess...
I should probably roll 2.
Bellatrix,
You might
yeah,
actually
wits and
see me.
obfuscate.
4 successes.
4 successes. Yeah, let's see if you can beat that.
Man, out of another pool of 8, I mean, could have done better.
Yeah, 1 success. I'm not going to even fight it. He can see me if he
Okay.
wants.
With an 8 critical success. You do not see him. But you do see Bellatrix. Kind of
So it looks
standing
to
off the road. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks to be creeping up to like another piece of like debris or something. Because I'm gonna play a game and I'm gonna lead him to the dolly. He can mess with the Camarilla guards if he wants to try to ambush me.
Yes, that went so well for them before. As Nick slides into the view and moving his gaze all around, he'll make note of Bella, but keep looking around, knowing that if she's obfuscated, plus commotion, I mean, 1 plus
You did
1
hear
has
his-
to equal 2.
You did hear him
Yeah, I
shout
heard his
out.
voice.
Yeah.
Hi, Ben. Even as he's looking around.
Not so alone, I guess. He suddenly gets a little quiet. You with 4 successes. He is not using Silence of Death, so I am going to roll a Dex and Stealth for him. You both notice that as Nicholas is kind of standing out by the road, kind of looking around, you catch the slightest shift as it looks like the weight slightly comes off one of the cars closest to Nick. Like maybe he was leaning on it as he was passing through and quietly tried to move himself from the vehicle, causing his weight to make it rise just a small amount.
Nick's head tracks to the area. I mean, I'm not Gray, but at this point, why not have the conversation?
the voice much closer than it was a moment ago. I'd much rather just pluck out your brain. We are going to go into combat. He is going to lose his obfuscation in this attack, however, because you did generally get his location, because he rolled so poorly on the stealth roll, he doesn't automatically drop your defenses to 1. So go ahead, and what is your intention for the moment? As you can tell, he's getting ready to attack you.
Can I utilize premonition in any way to assist me here?
Probably not.
Okay. He's... he figured he was going to be attacked. He was just trying to take a page out of Gray's book, but he's, not exactly Mr. Athletic. He's going to just avoid the Prometheus effect and go and try to jump to the side instead of jumping back.
Okay, so you are going to dodge. Go ahead and give me Dex and Athletics. Bellatrix, are you doing anything this moment?
How many people are on the street?
There's not really anyone at the moment. It's not very busy.
Okay. Honestly, I'm going to position myself, and if there is a moment where I can tackle Ben, I will attempt to do that. But I'm going to position myself and try to, I know he's still obfuscated, but we got an idea of where he is, but I'm going to try to get a better idea so that I can tackle him.
Okay. His obfuscation is going to drop upon the attack attempt, so go ahead and give me a strength and brawl to grapple.
Okay.
And just to... it's the max I can pretty much get. Well, not the max, but... I don't need another messy crit.
Okay. I will roll against... what's that going to be?
Yes, Nick, the master of the artful dodge.
You know what? We're just going to roll with this. I missed 0 successes.
Thanks for rolling with it with my life on the line. I really appreciate it. Nick dies. I'm not responsible for this one.
Well, hopefully we don't die.
And you got no successes on...
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So ties do go to the player. So you do manage to dodge him.
If that's the case, is that a brutal failure?
That would be a brutal failure. Okay.
I don't know if I'm about to regret making that observation. Probably am.
Okay. He lunges forward. You barely manage to get out of the way. You can feel his sharp nails almost grasp into your neck as you pull back. Bellatrix, you go to try to grab him, and he manages to kind of snake out from that moment. However, you watch him materialize in that moment. He seems to... when you've seen him before, he has this very... There's a sense of panic, but there's a preparedness. Like, he has something up his sleeve in this moment. What you are seeing here, the moment he materializes, is complete rage and desperation as he goes continuing to claw for your head. with his failure, we are going to...
Question.
Yep.
With my failure, did that break my obfuscate?
You attempted to make a grapple attack. So,
Right.
really? Yeah, you attempted to make an attack, so I will say that drops your obfuscate, yes.
Okay.
We're going to roll real quick. Okay. As he was reaching out toward you, you watch as he seems to do so with complete abandon about his physical body. He is trying to kill you with everything he's got, and in doing so has caused harm to his actual form. His hunger is going to go up by 1, and he takes 1 aggravated damage. Now that you see him again, he kind of has this goblinoid-like appearance, and he's hunkered down. He's moving like an animal. Moving into the second round. What are we doing? Hey everybody, sorry about that. We've had some technical difficulties, and as a result, we have lost the end of the episode. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a recap of what happens at the end of the episode so that we're all on the same page when we come back next Sunday. With that, let's begin. Bellatrix, having been ambushed by Benjamin, has a bit of a back and forth before Nick and Alex, Nicholas's ghoul, arrive on the scene and help get the upper hand against Benjamin. With Benjamin defeated, Nick has the opportunity to finish him off, but he hesitates, which allows Benjamin the opportunity to escape. With Benjamin having done so, the coterie comes back together, trying to gather their bearings, reassess what has happened. When they receive a text from Carmen Alvarez, saying that Charlie, the primogen of Clan Malkavian and Oracle of St. Petersburg, has been captured. They're told to go to the Club Asylum to speak with Al. Following evening, with the night still relatively young, Gray comes up with the idea that maybe we should have an evening of relaxation. So he reaches out to a young associate of his, who he intends to gather some of his friends and throw a party at the exchange. After all the preparation is done, everybody moves forward, getting ready to try to relieve some stress. And that is where we'll be picking up on the next episode. I'm sorry again for the inconvenience, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. We will see you in the next chapter.